Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We have a lot of scrapping going on and hopefully it's not going to be too long before we build our own vehicles. I've just in the last episode started off with this, the new in station over here. And one of the things that I thought I might do is is just kind of put the routing in place for our. Oh, there's some food in that truck. It's been sitting there for many years. I hope it's still edible. So one of the things we might do is we might start our bus journeys over here. So go from there to there. You're going to load up on whatever it is that you need in terms of workers. Forget about the rest. We're going to go and pop them off, drop them off over here. Again, we're not going to load up much else, and that's really it. And that's what we're going to do. So that's going to give us workers to come and work this facility. I do wonder if we actually need those workers, but anyway, that's fine. So this is going to be Dermoilski vehicle workers, vehicle production workers, something like that. We'll do something like that. We'll we'll save it there. Where's the closest fuel station? I might build a fuel station somewhere over here, just as an added place where they can actually pick up some stuff. So we'll do that. I might make a start on at least one of them. The others I will assign, but I don't think I'll start them. We'll have one bus started, but the rest I think we'll, so it'll be Termoilski vehicle production workers. And what we'll do is we'll copy paste that one over there. So now we've got multiple vehicles on that line. We do need to start them at some point though. This is under construction at the moment. And we've got lots of helicopters over here waiting to do their thing. What we might do is we might assign them to the mix over here and see if that does anything. The asphalt plant, excuse me, the asphalt plant can't produce any asphalt. So what is the issue here? Bitumen? What? So who's supposed to bring you bitumen? Let's quickly have a look. Ah, I see. So that is really the issue. So I think the plan is for us to allocate these guys over here and we'll send them on over. And what we'll do is we will go and get some oil tankers. Total capacity, that's a lot. To be honest, I'm kind of wondering about it. It's not that much. So I'm going to grab these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Anyway, we'll pull that up. Hang on, where are they? I just want to see how they look. Ah, they're a double. There we go. So I'm assuming now they'll be pretty good. These guys are stuck. So, but hopefully those guys will be distributing quite nicely. Excellent. They need to refuel. Where can they refuel? Closest refuel is where? Oh, they're just coming to pick up though. Anyway, that should help us out with some of the bitumen and stuff that's struggling tremendously at the moment. These guys are. That guy's not too bad, to be honest. It's just I'll do that. Get that one out of the way a little bit. Oh, they can't actually get in at the moment? I'll get rid of that one as well. And this one I'll try and speed up a bit so we try and do things a little quicker over here. I'm going to try and move these vehicles out of the way as quickly as possible. Doing a pretty reasonable job at the moment at scrapping these guys. And done. Room for the next one to get in there. Yeah, okay. So that should kind of sort it out. And I think everything is, yeah, this is coming up nicely now. Things are moving along. There's still plenty of vehicles that we kind of need to just sort out. The helicopters are struggling because of asphalt. Asphalt is will now actually start to work, I think. Do we have a fire vehicle coming? Excellent, good stuff. Okay, hopefully things will move a little bit quicker now. Over here, do we have everything we need? We do, in fact, have everything we need. So people should now be a fair bit happier over here because they'll have access to like food on a regular basis, you know? What is this? That's a little weird, isn't it? Can we have a little bit of a look at doing something like that? I'm going to go ahead and just pay for that and make sure that we've got that accessibility in there and working. Don't mind that too much at all. Okay, one of the other things, so this is coming up quite nicely now, so hopefully they'll finish that one off. Let's quickly pop over here to our new town, and I think I've got a name for it. Thank you so much to Kyle for a bit of a name. I've done a bit of a variant on it though. So what we might do, and I'm going to try and just place one name in this area. Actually, to be honest, let's place the name over the town instead. Got an electricity problem, which is still a bit of a misnomer to us. Where would we? I can't remember. I can never remember how we actually do the naming convention. Is it over here? Yeah, it is over here. So we'll create a city area right over here. So instead of Prostelova, we will rename this town as Pandogorod. So a name, a bit of a play on pandemonium. Pandogorod. Okay, we'll do that, and this will be Pandogorod Logistics. Pandogorod. Okay, so that should be fine, and then these guys should be. There's a traffic jam that we'll quickly go and have a look at before we come back. So what is the... Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try and clear this up a little bit. Don't rename the vehicle. I'm going to sell some of these off and just so that we have things working out a little bit more. I can't afford having these things in place here and causing us too much heartache. So what I'll do is I'll just do that one as well. It's costing us a bit of money, but we've got a reasonable amount, and we can't afford to have other issues if that's not allowing us to do that. No workers? Oh my God, another thing. Why? Hang on. Power substation. Didn't have any deaths. We didn't lose any vehicles. So that would have meant that no one actually came out to this. There's a fire station. Oh. I'm assuming we had a helicopter on the way that didn't quite get here in time. That is okay. So let's get the demolition sorted out, and let's pay for a new one, so at least we have some power running in this area. Here comes the helicopter after it was trying to sort it out, but didn't quite get it to function. Now, I'm thinking let's just sort out one more of these vehicles so these can actually try and do their thing, so they can keep everything kind of moving. There's a lot of this happening here. A lot of it, a lot. Add a fire extinguisher, that's okay, clear that out. There's still some issues with what exactly. Okay. We should see a lot of workers come in here. But for some reason that's not working. Okay. Let's quickly go and finish up our naming conventions in this area, and then we'll go and have a look at our water and sewage supply there. So this is going to be renamed as Pando, and we'll just do it this way: Pando Construction 1, and this one will be Pando Construction 2. Here we go. We need, so, oh, this must have been before I actually lost out on it. Okay, let's do this again. So in the last episode, we had an issue where the game kind of crashed, and I started over and I kind of missed out on a lot of it. So we wanted to do 2 buses. We need some bulldozers. We'll get maybe we'll just do 1 bulldozer, and we'll do 1, 2, maybe 3 excavators, and concrete mixers. Total capacity is this guy. Right, that's okay. If we were to say, let's have another look at, do we have concrete mixers over here? That's 90 kilometers and 12, so that's not really better than our concrete mixers over here. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. We would like to do some dumpers. In terms of capacity, please, it's going to be these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4. We would like to do open hulls. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. We would like to do, so that's covered hulls. We want 2. 1, 2 covered hulls. And what are we missing? A paver, a roller. A roller. Paver. And finally, we need cranes. So let's get road cranes, and these are the ones we would like to do value. It's these ones, 1, 2 road cranes there. So that's going to be pretty good. There we go. Start moving straight away. Get some stuff out to where they want to go. Similarly, we'll do the same thing over here. Let's just see, have we assigned all of this? We have asphalt though, needs to be, you can get, oh, hang on, you can get your asphalt over there, and you can get your concrete over there, and you can get your workers somewhere over here once it's done. For the time being, it's not going to be, it's going to be fine. Let's just assign our tasks. How do we, we'll copy it here, and we'll paste it there. So this one is now all sorted out. Let's purchase some vehicles. Similarly, we'll grab a couple of buses. So we want total capacity there. We'll grab these 2. We will get ourselves a bulldozer or 2. Hang on, get a bulldozer. 1. We'll get ourselves some excavators. We'll do 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll grab concrete mixers. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get open holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get dumpers. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get covered holes on 2. And we'll get, what am I missing? A paver and a roller? No, not that paver. Let's get a roller. A roller, we'll get this roller. And we'll get a paver. And the last 2 things that we want is the cranes, road cranes. Let's do a quick look. If we go here, do we have road cranes? We do not. No cranes there. So if we go here and we say grab road cranes, we'll get 2 of these guys. And they should be pretty good. There we go. So lots and lots of work can now start to commence. There's a fair bit of stuff over here. Are we filling this up? Oh, good. Nice and filled up with bitumen. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, drop the fuel store there, get this one here, and that one there, and you can load up on them and move to where you want to go. Now, this one will be renamed Pando Bitumen Store, and that one will be renamed as the Pando. Whoa, hang on. Pando Fuel Store. There we go. That's awesome. So you are picking up there and there. What's going on over here? Bitumen is all done. It's nice and full. Just needs workers. And similarly over here, we do need a little bit more than just workers. But that's good. Oh, these guys are picking up gravel pretty quickly in terms of some other buildings that's ongoing. I do like the idea of slowly getting everything done. There's a fair bit of fuel available, shouldn't be a problem. This guy should be constructible. These guys, we want to start building them in due course as well. The trains are currently rolling in. Oh, this has kind of been built, but that's not actually accessible at this stage. So there's a lot of little bits and pieces that's ongoing, but we're moving along. This is fully built. This is still underway. We're getting a fair bit of workers in there. This should be up and running, so we should have reasonable amounts of stuff happening there. I wouldn't mind getting our government loyalty up a little bit here. Maybe 50% there. Maybe that's not quite right. Maybe something like that for students. Slowly we'll get that sorted out. I'm seeing a lot more people with some skills here. Excellent. So things are moving along. I don't think we've got... Oh, we do. That is being collected over there. That's cool. This is being built. We should be moving through these fairly quickly, I think. Okay, so things are in a reasonable position. I wouldn't mind getting our own workers kind of sorted out. This should still be filling up. Oh, look at that. Very nicely, almost at capacity. So that's awesome. Now, the next thing I was kind of thinking is if we've got some more workers elsewhere, we can actually start producing our own food. So let's clear out all of these messages and just have a look at what's going on with the rest of our planning. Now, we don't have a town hall here, so let's build that. Let's build ourselves a bit of a town hall of sorts. City hall. Just going to have the accounting office, city hall office kind of thing going on. We'll do that. That should do okay here. We will grab ourselves a little bit of a walkway there and a little bit of walkway there. Pay for that. I might just get this built, to be honest. Let's just get that built. It should get some workers. I want to see how many unemployed we have here. So once we see a few workers pop in, this should be able to get its stuff going to wherever it needs to go. Now, unemployment here Let's pause it for a second while we quickly have a look. The actual population is pretty high. But what's our unemployed numbers? I can't actually tell. We have a little bit of crime, not too problematic though. Can we get unemployment? Unemployment, 500 unemployed workers here. So that's the big number. Can we change this color a little bit? I'm going to do that just so it matches that building a little bit better. Now, what was I thinking of building in this area? Now that I know I've got unemployment going, food. So we could get food sorted out somewhere. So if we look at food production, maximum per day, so 170 would be pretty good actually. Let's just have a look. It's almost no pollution this, so why is that one more? I do wonder about some of these things. I wouldn't mind building. I want to really squeeze it in elsewhere. We could get it in here. That would actually work. We would need to get it a bit of a walking connection to get some workers out here, and we could expand it a little bit. I think that's probably appropriate. I'm going to start the construction over there. Let's pause it there for a second. Now, so the two things we need to do, if we look at storage, let's get our own food production going on over here. I feel a little bit more comfortable with that. So I'm looking for a pretty small facility, something like that. It's going to give me is there anything else that we can use? This guy, for instance, could work. Yeah, I'm not sure we have a lot with grain connections here. Yeah, none of them really good. Unless we did something like that and tried a specific... No. I think let's just get the smallest variety going here. Something like that, for instance. Let's see if we can make this work. If we did that, that's a pretty reasonable angle there. If we bring it a little closer, yeah, that's pretty good. If we can get that to work, so let's do that. That's pretty reasonable there. The idea is that we can tie in some stuff here. Can I get rid of this? Am I paused? I'm paused for the minute. Let's just get this going. If we were to say get that in place, something like that, I'm quite comfortable with that one. Can we get this one in there? Make both of them work? Yes, we can. And we should be able to make that work. Ooh, this is tight. So the only other thing I'm thinking is we'll just do our very own if we do that, right? No, let's start off with this one. Come on. Okay, let's do that. This is pretty elaborate, to be honest. So let's do this. Yeah, that's okay. We don't need it much longer than that, though. I'm just thinking, what is an appropriate tie out here so that it's kind of sensible? Yeah, probably something like that, to be honest. Get out of there. And what we'll do is we'll get the secondary one out of that. So that should be pretty good. I'm going to go ahead, pay for that, get that going. At the same point, we don't really need much more. So what I'd like to do is let's get a chain going in there, and these would all be blocks. Block, block, block. Oh, they probably need to be chains, to be honest. Chain, chain, chain. Here we go. That's all good. Similarly, we can do a couple of blocks there. And that's okay. And we'll do a block there, and then over here we'll do a block there. So that should kind of keep us going. So now we can make a start on this. I'll pay for this so we can get cracking on the rest of that. And now we will be able to get an extra warehouse in this location right here. So give me something that I can store some food in. And the question is really, do you want to be able to, I think moving grain is the biggest piece that you would want to do. And then would we... You really don't need this anymore. So presumably... We could move a little bit on this. We could move a little bit on this. Let me try something here. Let's get rid of that. That's okay. That one should be fine. Let's move a little bit on this guy. If we clear that out, pay for it. And now the plan is, can we get another facility in here? So a storage facility of sorts, something with a rail connection, something like that. For instance, it's a little extreme though. Something smaller with a rail connection. We have nothing with a rail connection? Really? We don't have well, the standard warehouse has a rail connection. But we need to bear in mind I think that'll work actually. Now, from here, two things. We'll go. You know what? I'm going to expand on this a little bit more. Let's do that. clear this one out. I'm spending a bit of cash to sort some stuff out here. If we get that one out of the way. Right. Okay, now I'm pretty comfortable that we could get... We have... Really? We can't get this to work? Okay, so let's see about that. I think that's probably about right. So if we do this, that might quite work. That might not quite work. Let's trim that out again, and we'll try that again. So that will... I don't think that works either, does it? That just doesn't seem right. What I can do, however, is trim back on some of these signals because we really don't need them. There, we can trim them back all the way over there, and then we could do that. So let's trim that one back a little bit more. We can even trim it all the way there and see about tying that in. I think that's pretty reasonable. Forget about that piece there. This doesn't quite want to work. But if I go back instead and we try and pull it in a little quicker here. If we go here. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of more of this road. We can't really go anywhere else. Let's just get rid of this entire road. But I'm spending a bit of effort on this now because it's quite important I sort this out. Now, the one thing that I haven't tested is if I can actually tie in here. And that is a little bit of a problem. It's just too close, really. If I were to tie in on that side, I could do that. Which I think is probably okay. It's not ideal, but it's probably okay. It'll work. There's not so much going on there. So that'll be okay. Can I tie in here? I can. Oh, it was working. Come on, tie in there. And then, why do we have that? We had something tie in here. Let's just get rid of that one. We'll slowly tie... let's trim that back. We don't need all of that. To do that, that's all good. What we can do is we can get rid of that one. We can put some chains in here. That's okay. We will need to put a bit of a road connection in through there. I will go ahead and pay for all of that. That's fine. We would like to put a bit of a signal in there, the one in there. So you should be able to clear that. You should be able to have some access point there. And the one thing we would like to do is... try this again, clear that one out. That work? That'll work. Pay for that. Excellent. So that looks a lot better. Now we can actually get these things built. I'm missing a road connection here. My goodness. Okay. I'm a little, yeah, unfortunately that's not going to work. So I'm going to need to redo this again. Oh, actually got a train coming through here. Interesting. Let's clear that one out, please. Thank you. We'd like to tie it in. There we go. That's pretty good. That is pretty damn reasonable. Don't know if we've got enough room there, but no, turn around. Why are you running through here? Oh, have you filled up with fuel? Yeah, you're filling up with fuel. Okay, that's okay. You can move out. Don't worry about it. Okay, can we please make this work? Probably not, but can we? Should be able to. There we go. That's good. Let's get that going. That should be fine. And the only other thing we need is probably a few signals in this location. And what we'll do is we'll clear out these signals to sort it out. And what we'd like to do is let's just make it kind of chains over there. That should be just fine. There we go. Excellent. So now we'll get a new facility here. What we would like to do is make sure that we can get our workers to walk all the way here. So let's be very sure. Do that and pay for that, and we'll see if we can get some better action going there. Oh yeah, we've got a number of homes that can actually walk to there, so that would be pretty good, I would think, in terms of getting things moving. That is a pretty good spot. So we'll make our own food in this location. Excellent. That's a good starting point. Now let's see what's going on with our rail connections. Are you under construction? You are. Are you under construction? You're not. You are. So why aren't you doing anything? Let's just double check what's going on here. Are you missing out on some stuff? Apparently not. Apparently not. Apparently you are doing your thing. You should be fine. Now let's see about the rest of the road connection. Oh, these are done. Okay, let's do our piece here. So let's do that. We'll quickly finish off this. So my idea is that we'll go up here. Something like that. And then what we'll also do is we'll get get that one to go there, and we'll get this one to go get that one to go in there. And that gives us our access point onto the highway. It's fine. We don't have to kind of build it straight away. And what we'll try and do is we'll try and give it a nice and smooth run. to here, and I'm kind of thinking we straighten that out to up to about there. That gives us access to this direction without actually doing anything else. And then on this side, what we can do is we can get ourselves a bit of a diamond interchange going. We'll try and do something like this. We'll do about that much, and I'm gonna snap it so it goes straight in there. Alright, so that's coming in here, and it's go, well, to be honest, it'll go this way. You know what we can do? Let's trim it back a little bit. I think we can make it look a little bit better. We'll do up to about there. That looks really challenging. Can we make it a little smoother though? Actually, to be honest, we don't need it to go like that, but I'll do F4. Forget about it. If we go up to about there, right, and we then go fuel, yeah, see, that doesn't quite work. It doesn't want to do that. So what I'm kind of thinking is we have a little straight section, maybe somewhere over here, right? And then what we try and do is get and we'll F4 it, so we go through there and through there. To be honest, so this guy, let's just say, so this is a, yeah, this one wants to turn that way, this one wants to be able to turn that way. So here we probably need to then go something like this, really. And then from there, let's have a look at this. So it doesn't want to do that. Can't actually get it to work. If we do the F4 thing, yeah, there we go. We'll do that. That's kind of the plan here. Oh, and maybe we can do the F4 thing over here now again. So if we were to say, yeah, maybe that's okay. Let's just do that. We do that and try it all over again. Okay, so something like that, and now go back to something like this, okay? And the plan would be that we do something like that, and do something like that. Something so like so, and we'll just comfortably tie it in like that. That's actually pretty cool. This one, can't get that to work. Do that. maybe that'll work, and all we need to do, I'm actually thinking we trim this guy back a little bit more, and then we basically go ahead and grab it from there and tie it in to that side. And we could also do that, and that'll work. And for this one, we'll do that. That is going to be just fine. That's good. I don't think that needs to be any bigger hassle. I'm actually going to pay for this, so we actually get this new interchange done. I like it. I really like it. I'm kind of tempted that actually I'm going to that we do a little bit more here. In terms of this guy. Similarly, I want to do some stuff on the other side. And then that'll be the last thing we do in this episode, really. There's a lot going on. But that'll be like the last thing we do. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and do the one-way thing there. So that's awesome. We'll do the one-way thing over there. So now you can actually get on there. I'll finish off that piece. So that's awesome. So this interchange here is starting to look pretty cool. Now, one thing that I thought we might want to do is if we're saying this guy is running like that way, right? Okay, and this guy's running this way. So if we were to say it's pulling out of there and it's tying into so the question really is, do we let's have a bit of a look. Let's clear that one out and let's pay for it. Just clearing this out a little bit more. Okay, so if I wanted to it needs to, hang on, F4 can actually tie in there, but ideally, so that's okay, right? But there's not a lot of room in terms of tying this in a manner that's appropriate. Can we do that and do that? I think we can. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Let's build that. So there we go. That's our interchange going into that direction. Going into this direction, of course, will be a very similar story. Let's go ahead and pay for that. Now, from over here, we've got a slightly more challenging situation. Because this guy, coming into all directions, so this one would like to, let's do the F4 thing. So this one would like to do that. It would also like to, let's just, it's not too far, I'm hoping. That's okay. Let's just get it done. Okay, so I'm thinking this guy needs to do this, but at the same time we're doing, this isn't quite the idea. So let's clear this section out and that section, and the idea is really we'll get ourselves a piece of action like this. Okay, pay for that section there. I'm hoping it's not too distant, and we'll clear that one out, and what we'll do is we'll go ahead and pay for this. So get that built. That's pretty cool, actually. And I think that's actually gonna do the trick for us. Apart from the fact that maybe, yeah, to be honest, that's gonna be it, really. We're not gonna be able to do much more than that. So if you would like to go from there to there, from there to here, yeah, it's gonna have to be that. Oh, it's actually a pretty significant section there that's been built. So there we go. So that's gonna be our interchange. That is a pretty cool interchange. So that piece is done. What I might do is let's just get our a one-way sorted across the bridge, all the way up to there, over here, and across the bridge again. And there we go. So that's our interchange here. People can quite comfortably get to where they want to do that. If they're coming in from here, they go and clear the junction there. Oh, this one is actually, it's actually moving pretty nicely. So that's a nice little interchange right there. And I think that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. Let's quickly go and have a quick look at our all of the various things that we're busy doing. Commotion of Scow is the new food factory. The food factory is done. It's filled up with workers. It doesn't have anything doing. It's not doing anything apart from the fact that, well, obviously what we want to do is we want to just make sure that we're maxing this out in terms of food, which is awesome. But I love the fact that it's done. It's got tons of workers, so we'll make tons of food here. We just need to bring in some crops, which is awesome. I'm happy to report that that's great. We'll sort that out in the next episode. If we go over here, have we cleared out this backlog of vehicles that we're demolishing? Slowly getting there, slowly getting all of this stuff moving. We've got plenty of stuff that's filling up over here, and this is done as well. And we're actually seeing some engineers arrive, so we do need to get this one up and running. That's good. There's a lot of stuff for us to set up, and then over here, what's going on? We've got a lot of stuff that's being constructed and getting built reasonably well now. Who's working on this? Panda 1 and 2. It doesn't have any workers though, but it should have mechanisms. It's not getting any asphalt. That's the issue. It's not getting any asphalt. So yeah, lots and lots and lots of stuff happening that we can hopefully sort out and continue to sort out in the next episode. I am so pleased with where we're ending up with. Everybody's happy, everybody's healthy, and yes, there's still vehicles breaking down, but I think we're doing pretty well. This guy is trying to move way too much food, in my opinion, to Komoshenovsk, which I'm hoping we'll kind of sort out with our new food facility there. But all in all, pretty good. There's lots of stuff that we still need to do. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Leave your comments down below. Bye-bye.